練習入院
Silent of Falls! Lakewood are doing it! They're gonna take He's gonna bring down Verdi. Falls with a double kill. Dropping fast. Monopoint's there. He's still alive! Wait, Roshan is right. He's got one sub. He's got a second. He's taking it out. Oh my god! On three! They're all dead!
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for more WPC Dota 2 action. I'm Gods, and joining me for our last WPC match of today, Winter. Are you sad? It's our last game. He's not sad. That's sad. That makes me sad. Winter, please. Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, he's not there. He's not there. He'll be here soon. He's apparently getting a bite to eat. But guys, it's time for game 2, Titan vs Vici Gaming. I've been left on the ropes to hang and dry by myself.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here.
I didn't get to finish, but I'll finish it up later.
I get it. You've got more important people than me.
Man, food is a necessity.
Uh-huh. Look, I'm sad, Winter.
What? Food and water, necessity.
Okay.
Did I go wrong with that? Do you live without food and water?
No, but it was our last game of today to cast. Possibly our last game for like a couple of days, maybe a week, who knows? And you weren't there for me.
I was. Nature's call. Hunger.
Look, if this was, I wish there was a report button in real life, because I would report you.
It's excusable, come on.
And I would get everyone I know to report you, and then you'd be muted in real life.
Okay.
And then
And I have to be in the low priority for like what? 1 month?
real life low priority. What would that be?
You have to queue up last all the time if you're buying food. You have to queue up last when you're paying your parking tickets. You have to... Okay,
Eat
everything you
peasant
queue up
food.
last. Low priority.
Oh man, do all the unfun stuff in life. But it's time. Titan, they're not looking too good. They've lost what, 5 games in a row now, with losing to Newbie, LGD, and now game 1 against Vici Gaming.
It sounds like you just said, crap, I just lost 5 games in a row in solo rank.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I know that feel. Except for Titan, they've lost 5 games in a row in a competitive Dota in a tournament worth $250,000, and possibly, if they do well, an invite to TI4. So they're probably thinking, shit, we need to win some games.
And you have to copy your enemies when that's working well.
Yes. Do you think they go AA Shadow Shaman here, or?
Oh, crap. I forgot again.
Oh, I saw the AA. I didn't see the Shadow Shaman. Winter, you're definitely reported now.
Sorry, the stream sucks for me.
Please,
I don't know
please
why.
Twitch
The
chat.
stream
Report
was
Winter.
really good the last time, yesterday. Not yesterday, but the last time you told me to turn it on. But today is very laggy.
Yeah, I think
So
I've sent the too many. Logging in. I need to cut back on who has the stream. No. But yeah, we've got ourselves game 2. Ember Spirit from Vici Gaming. That's what I'm talking about. This is like the I can take a page from LGD with the early Ember Spirit pick, and Titan have already lost to this once today. May see another unfortunate game if they're
Yeah,
not
Ember
careful.
Spirit is very good at taking out this type of supports, AA and
Yeah.
Shadow Shaman. He works similar, like something like a clockwork. You just jump in from far and you deal lots of damage suddenly. And especially AA that doesn't have a lockdown. See you later once he gets a jump on you.
And the Chinese players like to go for the Flame Guard build, but Flame Guard build is good against AA because it blocks a lot of his actual damage output with the Ice Blade. So.
Talking about the skill build, it's actually very debatable though. Even though against this type of lineup, sometimes you feel there's so much spell damage that you want to block off, but if you use your Flame Guard to block off all the damage, you're not dealing damage yourself in the early few levels because your slide is probably level 1, your chains is probably level 1 too.
Yeah.
And going for the chains and slide build, you usually get 3 levels in chains and level 5, 3 chains and 2 slide. Level 6 you get your ultimate, and then after that you get your slide to level 4 before you get anything else. That would just give you a lot of burst from afar and a lot. You can cast Searing because the Searing Chain's cooldown goes down when you take it. When you take so many points of it early on, so it works well with you getting a lot of points in slide. So you have a very quick cooldown on slide and very quick cooldown on your chains. You deal a lot of damage from afar.
So
You don't have to be near the team fight.
Yeah, the best defense is like a good offense there. It's like, well, instead of playing
Yeah.
defensive with a flame guard, you just go kill those heroes, or at least take them out of the fight without putting yourself in danger. Using
Yeah,
the
I
sleight of
used to
fist.
think that Flame Guard is just the best spell he has, but after
Yeah.
testing, I tried in pubs in
That
rank
was
matchmaking.
me too. When the hero
I
first
tried,
came
like,
out.
Yeah, I tried to play around with the skill builds, and I feel like, oh, this is why the Western players are always getting max slide and chains over the Flame Guard.
And I trust a player like Arteezy because he played Ember Spirit like 100 games in a row in pubs, so I feel like
You sure
he knows
played
what he's
100
doing.
games? Maybe even more, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Naga games he played.
It's actually something which I really like respect about Arteezy is that he'll use his pubs for doing like he'll like play stupid music on his stream and he'll make dumb jokes whatever it may be like about his music or Young Lean or whatever, but he treats the actual games themselves as training for heroes. Like he learns new heroes through playing them in matchmaking.
Yeah, you will know that which skill build is suitable for what type of situations and etc. I was like looking at them play, like then I realized that why they will always prioritize getting the slide and chains over the flame guard every time.
Yeah.
Titan, this is the time where you said all else doesn't work.
Well,
and you go for the trump card.
what's the trump card? Are you spoiling picks again?
I don't know if you already see the trump card. So
They got a Nyx Assassin. That's not a trump card, I don't think.
no, the next one is the trump card.
Oh. Are you cheating again, or are your stream just ahead of mine?
No, I'm not watching the stream.
The
I
Naga
told you
Siren. Here we go.
Stream sucks for me.
Ah. Well, we'll see how this works. KYXY so far has not impressed me with his Naga Siren.
Yeah, NA is also a very good way to run this type of lineup. A lot of space creator and NA can actually counter the Ember quite a bit with your mana burn and your carapace into the Flame Guard.
Okay.
It's very annoying to play against Nyx Assassin as Ember.
This is probably KYXY's hero, the Naga Siren. You mentioned
Yeah, it's 100%. 100%. There's no way. Okay, wait, maybe there's one more way. I've seen them done this only once. I don't know if they'll ever do it again. They put Shadow Shaman solo mid.
Yeah.
Naga and AA support and NA offlane, and they go for some funky carry.
I doubt that. It's
Yeah, me too.
It's very unlikely.
It's like a 1 out of 10 chance that they will do it. It feels like we already lost 5 games in a row.
Yeah.
And we need to summon strength from Mr. Alvin.
Well, they probably wish Alvin was there to play this hero right now, I tell you that.
Yeah, he's definitely the master.
Yeah. You know, well, the way a lot of the West, like Arteezy plays the Naga, it's different to Alvin. They don't go drums.
They go for, because they do it solo mid. Alvin doesn't do solo mid. Alvin is always, most of 80%, 90% of the time will be solo safe. I mean, not solo safe lane, but safe lane guarded by 2 supports. You don't need to go for like the bottle. Usually, Arteezy goes for bottle and Ring of Aquila, Radiance Rush, and then Boost of Travel. He doesn't need to go for the stats because he's constantly bottle crowing. He will always have mana, and he goes for the Aquila for the extra armor and survivability. He doesn't go for the drums. But I personally feel that both of the builds have their pros and cons, and both are alright. You spend bottle and Aquila is almost the same price as the drums, so it's really up to what lane you're going and what type of preference you want to go for.
Well, we'll see a Rubik pick coming out from Vici Gaming. Give them one of their 2 supports most likely. Mirana's actually, this may be a Mirana support even, because they've got Invoker and Ember Spirit, so does this put Invoker in the safe lane, Ember Spirit mid?
I think Mirana would work really well on the off lane this time around with their lineup because Ember has a stun. So whenever the Mirana roams early, there's already a setup for him to hit the arrow. If they want to put the whatever hero in middle, it's most likely going to be a good target to land an arrow plus Searing Chains and get a kill on. Or even if it's the Invoker, it's the same thing. Invoker can just assuming he goes for Quasvex, if he want to do a lot of early ganks with the Mirana, it's easy. There's a lot of easy setup for the Mirana, Cold Snap and the Tornado.
Yep.
But either way, it'll be a very annoying Mirana offlane, I feel.
They banned out the ROTK Bristleback, but I think you're right that it will be a Mirana offlane. We'll see. We'll see soon enough what these two teams
Yeah,
look
it
to
can
get.
still be a support since you can do the same thing. Support always missing off the map and you're just hiding and shooting arrows. And you have another offlaner. Because like if the Mirana's offlane, every time he goes missing, you sort of know what's going on.
Is it time for the return of the Yamate Clinks, you think?
They need space creators. Clinks takes a lot of farm. I don't think they want to go for the Clinks.
Okay. That's why the Night Stalker gets banned out. He's one of the kind of ultimate space creators.
Oh, that guy is just it's either Night Stalker or Beastmaster or Puck, something like that.
Yeah.
To always
tanky.
constantly, yeah, you can. Oh, the difference in Puck is because he can actually distract a lot, buy a lot of time, and the coil can be used as
Doom.
cancelling TPs.
Well, the Doombringer is going to be the hero of choice for Yamate.
Good against Ember.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good against Ember Spirit, Invoker as well. I mean, you'll be able to take at least one of these two heroes out of the fight using that ulti, and it gives them a good mech buyer and just general aura buyer. He can get the mech, he can get the drums, he can get a blink dagger and be an initiator. He's just gonna be a general annoying tanky hero for this
Have you
game.
seen
I
the
imagine.
last pick already?
I have not.
It's gonna be. I think I mentioned this with you before. The combination that happened the other day, was it? Yeah, I think it has to be with you because I've only did the games with you. Darkseer plus Ember. Have you seen it?
Oh,
Iron
I've seen it.
Shell.
It was
Flame.
not that impressive on its own. Like the Iron Shell wasn't. I mean, it does big damage, but yeah.
It's a lot of damage early on. A
Yeah.
lot of damage with the Flame Guard.
Alrighty.
Insane.
So that puts Darkseer in the offlane, so it will be a Mirana support. Fenrir Mirana. Excited for that. I mean, not to mention we get the FY Rubik, one of his best heroes.
Oh, FY Rubik is like a classic, like a Sand King net.
Yeah. That was my best moments watching FY was him playing Rubik and just like sealing like 4 spells in a row, escaping like with some crazy jukes and making some insane plays. But we'll see what the plan is going to be here. It looks like KYXY will
Look
be
at this
handling.
ward. This ward is really smart.
Which
Ohio. Yeah, usually if the enemy sees you running up this position to place a ward, they place a sentry here to see
Yeah.
to check this spot and this spot at the same time. This is actually a bit out of the radius of the sentry.
I don't know.
You don't see the rune though by placing this ward.
Do you think this sentry will miss it then?
Here if you put it this position, you will
Okay.
miss it for sure. This spot.
And there is a sentry there for FY.
You will reach around this position, this area. You won't spot the observer ward.
Okay, we'll see what FY looks to do here. He's just scouting out for the starting room for the time being. We'll introduce our two teams. On the Radiant side, it is Team Vici Gaming. We've got the Trilane at bottom, FY on his signature Rubik. We've got Fenrir on the support Mirana. Sylar actually playing the farming Invoker. Not the first time I've seen this. I actually saw this once not too long ago. Super's going to be on the Ember Spirit in mid lane, and then finally...
Ohio! No!
Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah,
You
blah.
do not contest the rune when there's a Rubik.
That's bad. That's very bad. And then
And
well,
on
the final
we have-
hero on the offlane, I gotta introduce the man, the king, I should say. It is ROTK on the Darkseer.
And on the dire side, my Malaysian friend stuck on the cliff, Mr. Ohio, with the Invis rune as a Nyx assassin. And middle lane we have a solo mid Naga Siren played by KYXY, and on the safe lane we have Net on the Shadow Shaman, Extinct handling the ancient apparition, and the captain is busy camping in the woods with his doom,
Yeah.
Mr. Yamate.
So looking for an early creep to pick up for now. He'll give his supports a lane. Gets a
This
good
also
creep.
really smart by RTK. He places a ward here to block off this camp because usually what Titan does is they jungle the Doom for the first wave and they leave the supports to get levels.
Yep.
And they use this camp here.
At
It's
the
blocked.
same time, that's a really useful camp for Darkseer to use, because Darkseer can pull that
Yeah,
to his
true.
creep wave. That's
But
where
I feel in this situation it's actually because the Doom would most of the time eat the big creep here, the devour the big creep. So when you try to pull, it's gonna be less experience for you. And against a competent support duo, they will always try to not allow you to pull the wave back. So I think this ward is actually still working in our TK's favor.
well, Ohio's finally managed to save enough money to get himself a TP scroll.
But it's gonna take him so long.
Ah. Can you pass
This
the
is-
courier? You can pass the TP onto the high ground using a ground courier, yeah?
I think you need to be at the you need to be at the ledge. At the edge of the. I have not
Yeah.
tried this before.
The other
Because
thing is
I-
Vici Gaming could try snipe the courier, because it's still a ground courier for the first 3 minutes of the game.
They do not have an observer ward there, so
No.
yeah.
Are they going
They
to
need
put
to
one up there?
constantly check.
Manaburn comes
Man
out.
upload.
Now they know he's still up there.
Ah.
FY, well, first blood actually happens mid lane. That was the Marana coming in for a kill on the Naga Siren.
It was
Yeah,
ours
this
all
is
along.
what I was talking about, the chains into the arrow. Every time there's always the danger of that happening.
Well, TP back in and super. I don't think he even used the bowlers. It wasn't on cooldown, so I don't think it
No,
was.
it was on cooldown.
Okay.
It was.
Well.
You have to wait for the replay. If that's the
Yeah.
replay.
I know. Let's hopefully get a replay.
They didn't even use the Sunstrike. There's like it's so scary. There's a arrow into Sunstrike. Oh, they're waiting. He's actually really scared that there's an observer bot here, and he tries to TP. He gets hit by arrow.
Yeah.
That would be like.
Oh,
Oh
he
my
gets
God.
arrowed. They want to go for this kill. They may pull him to the low ground. He hasn't got Carapace or Impale.
No, he can't get the teleport score. I think.
Yeah. Well, it's almost 3 minutes. The crew will get upgraded in a second.
Yeah.
Well, no, it won't. It's gone back home. I think he's just going to feed. He's just happy to die, yeah. Sunstrike going to come in.
Sunstrike. Oh my God. Oh, give it to the invoker. Supports
Oh,
today.
man.
You know, you have seen like the supports today are not very generous towards their carries.
No. Wow. What's he saying?
He say that there's someone trying to kill Steels. Like he's talking about Syla trying to kill Steel. Just he was going to right click and kill him. And oh, middle lane.
Yeah, they've gone in with the ballers. They've trying to set up a kill here.
The illusions
Radiant's
bolas
middle
and they.
tower is
Oh, there we go.
Sunstrike.
With the Sunstrike as well. Not even needing the Sunstrike.
So scary. Like the bolas and the Ember setting up for the arrow, then the follow up with the Sunstrike. But this is so scary.
He is trying to kill still, Sylar. Like that was 175 mana, not even needed.
You have a legit reason. You get early Midas. Why not?
Yeah.
Legit.
I guess. He's out of mana at the bottom lane after a mana burn now as well. So
Yeah, but just
Back-
look at the Nyx, the poor Nyx. assassin.
this is the risk of putting your Naga mid. This is why a lot of
Dire's
teams
middle
don't put him in the
tower
mid
is
lane.
under
Arrow in the
attack.
mid not going to land, so KYXY going to be safe
Because
from
like
that arrow.
generally, Naga doesn't lose to anyone if you bottle pro. You just farm and you farm the lane, and then you farm the jungle. You farm the lane, you farm the jungle. You just keep repeating, and as long as your supports are always roaming around controlling the runes for you, it's very hard for the enemy team to gank the Naga. But in this situation, because of the amount of long range, the arrow and the Sunstrike and the Searing
Yeah.
chains to set up, it's just so easy for them to set up a kill on a Naga.
And they don't even have to rotate heroes in. Normally it's like, okay, you have to rotate heroes in to kill the
Yeah.
Naga, so you create space. But Invoker just sits bottom throwing Sunstrikes.
This is just like Totem casually guarding a rune, then suddenly comes over to middle lane. Oh, there's a chance.
Yeah.
Bolas and arrow.
He doesn't
And then
even
the
have to be that close. He can just throw it from so far away. So
Oh,
for now, bad stuff at
so-
Titan.
They're so far behind. They cannot afford to have a bad start all the time. Most of the time. But this game, I feel, because they have Naga, they can afford to have a bad start.
Well, Darkseer, the offlane, is doing really well. He hits level 4. Doesn't have that much farm. He's only got the 5 CS, but
He's actually he's very high level considering that the supports of because the main reason was the Doom went to the jungle at the start, so it's also actually only 2 heroes handling him.
Yep.
Yeah, but he got a lot from the offlane. I would consider the last hits is not that great, but he got a lot of experience.
yeah, that's a good point. So look towards Vici Gaming. Femri looking for another setup in this mid lane. Has an arrow ready to fly.
He just used his mirror image. He just used his mirror image. The only way he could
Radiant's
survive
bottom
dodge arrow,
tower
but he has
is
song
under
now.
attack.
Well, we'll see if could get a grab here. He's going to go for it.
Sorry.
Arrow going to be actually not going to come just yet.
Where's the arrow? I do not see the arrow.
I didn't know he didn't fire it. He just held
He
on
didn't
to it.
fire it. That was actually really weird.
Yeah. Because there was a clear opportunity. He has to fire it like as the bowlers come out, but that
Yeah,
should be.
because the setup isn't that long. 2 seconds.
But he should have
That-
seen the opening. He's going to throw an arrow mid lane. This one not going to land. KYXY just farming under his tower. He's going to be okay.
Oh, that was like most likely another kill on KOX.
Yeah. It was a it looked like an obvious opportunity to go for the bowlers, but he decides against it. Meanwhile, Super is going to find Net here. Net's in trouble. Gets caught up by the bowlers. This burst damage.
Oh,
Sunstrike?
Sunstrike was slow.
Off the mark, Fire Remnant goes through. Actually not really doing a whole lot of damage there. I think he needs to be careful here. The Flame Guard comes out. That'll kill off Net here. But Super may pay for this one with his life, unfortunately. Fire Remnant, he's got no mana to get out of there, and Cal will finish him off. Meanwhile, Miranda, he buys back. He comes back in Super with the plays. He wants X, he'll get Extinct. KYX right now needs to be a bit careful, but Super, I think, realizing no Fire Remnants. He's got one. No, he's got none. Yeah, no Fire Remnants left. Super needs to back off.
How much did he use? I think like he used like 280 gold for that buyback. 280, and he got a kill and experience. So that was actually worth it. Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah. Why
That's
not?
for sure worth it.
That's a value buyback. He's not going to need it in the next 5-6 minutes. Oh, Sunstrike bottom lane. A higher.
Oh, Carapace the Sunstrike. Oh, he didn't hit. I think he didn't hit.
I didn't see Invoker's low HP, so I may have backfired on the Invoker. It looks like Invoker took a good chunk of damage.
He was late on 2 Sunstrikes already, Sylar. The one on the AA and the one on the Nyx at bottom.
Yep.
Because the Rubik setup, if you cast it at the same time, you would always land.
Well, Super's got his phase boots now in mid lane, so he's looking pretty damn good on the Ember Spirit. Just needs to probably just farm for the next minute or two while he gets some Fire Remnant. Here comes the Doom smoked up.
Here comes the Doom.
Oh, does he get
Buyback? Mr. Buyback!
Oh, he gets out in time! No, he went the wrong way! Oh, what are you doing, Super?
No.
Oh, he may be okay still. He's going to survive this one unless he goes back in, and don't go back in.
Why is he trying to go back in now? Okay, that was, I don't know, maybe a bait? No,
I don't think it was a bait. I think it was a misplay, but hey.
Yeah, probably he clicked on the mini-map, that's why it like flew the wrong side.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
No, I was hoping for a rune at bottom lane. Actually, that was Shadow Shaman rotating in, but gets spotted by the Radiant Observer Ward across the river, and they were looking maybe for a kill on him. But Rune gonna spawn top, Yamate grabs it. Speaking of Yamate, Doom now on cooldown. He's going for a fast mech with the Arcane Boots. And whew.
Oh, that was suddenly even more situations turned to Vici's favor. The Doom wasted, the Ember didn't die. Oh no. But still, like the Naga he can just control the game and carry the game alone. I feel if he plays it like how Miracle usually does it.
He's so far off from that though. Like his radiance is.
It doesn't matter how far you're behind at the start, as long as your team can defend the tier 3s. You only need to be able to defend your high ground. And you just look at Vici's lineup. They don't have the best heroes to break your base on middle lane. Here comes the gank. Net, run.
Runs right into them. Actually going to miss the bowlers, it looks like. Net should still go down here. Mirana going to make sure of it. Oh, Sunstrike coming in. This is going to be needed. Actually gets the kill on Net now. Super in a bit of trouble. Instant up Fire Remnant's out of there and just managed to escape. Meanwhile, the Mirana doesn't have a leap, but should be okay. Another Sleight of Fist going out, and not the cleanest gank there. They miss the bowlers. They almost go down to get a kill on the Shadow Shaman there. A bit sloppy from Vici Gaming.
Yeah, Sunstrike was also not really, not early. Like, I don't know. Maybe they were thinking they could have gotten the kill easy.
Oh, Yamate at mid, he's in trouble now. Bowlers are going to latch onto him. Yep, and he's going to go down. Sunstrike again, a bit late. But,
probably then they'll type something. This guy is trying to KS all the game.
That's all. Salah, the kill securer extraordinaire.
But as of the moment, right now, the last hit is actually not. It's alright for Titan, but they're losing a lot by map control and other stuff like experience. Last hit is not that bad for them, but the Nyx is actually the one that suffered the most of every hero.
Yeah, he's level 4 only.
Doom's
Doom's got his ulti back up, so he's going for another smoke gank now.
Yeah, when I look at F5, he's stored Impale, then like level 2 Impale, then I look at the Nyx, oh boy, Nyx is level 4.
Rubik's about to hit level 7, he's just 10 experience away. That's huge for a support player. There's 3 heroes grouped at bottom lane, and here comes Doom and AA.
This 2-man smoke might end up badly.
Yeah, who can they actually kill here? And they may get spotted from above the trees.
Oh no, there's a creep wave.
They both smoke! They know they're there! They're going to throw an arrow here. This is going to hit on Yamate. This is a disaster. Sunstrike, this time it comes in time. Yamate going to go down. 2 hero impale from FY. AA goes down as well. Rubik with a double kill. Well deserved as well from FY. Oh boy. What a weird sequence of events. Like, they knew they were there because they smoked themselves.
No. Either way, even if they didn't smoke, they would be able to see because there was a creep wave there.
Yeah.
Regardless, they would be able to see it.
Oh, Super wants to get a follows off. Will hit a higher. The arrow going to follow. He can carapace this, but he'll still stun him up. And a higher now in trouble. Telekinesis. What? Oh, they're going to go on Yamate instead. Smart decision from FY. He saves the telekinesis for Yamate. But I think FY is still going to go down here. Maybe able to steal the Serpent Ward. Scarso Serpent Ward. Please. He gets him off. What a play. He gets one return kill on the Shadow Shaman. These Serpent Wards may just get farmed, actually.
Free
but-
go for enemy. Actually turned out bad, I think. Gave them a...
Yeah. The Serpent Wards being used probably wasn't actually a good idea. It looked good, though, Winter. He gets style points.
Some stuff just looks good, but then it actually doesn't give... It actually doesn't do any good for you.
He fed money.
Experience, money,
Yeah, money,
everything.
experience, etc. Ember Spirit's level 11 now. Jeez, man, what a hero. What do you think this hero needs nerfing, by the way, or are you like, do you think he's okay?
Sleight of Fist. He just has like the way he's designed. He has too many ways of spamming his slide from a safe. Like there's no way if he does
Yeah.
it correctly, you can use your remnant during the slide and just get out. Like there's no way the enemy can catch you. Like they should like make it a cooldown or something that as long as there's an opening window, there's a window of opportunity where someone can stun you
Yeah.
or silence you. But at the moment it's just like he slide and he just flies out. Slide flies out if he's in danger. There's no way you can catch him.
And all his spells have such ridiculously short cooldowns as well, I feel.
Only the first two spells. The Flame Guard has a very long cooldown.
Right, man. Yeah, well, that's like his first two spells. I mean, he only has 3 spells. Like Fire Remnant doesn't really have that long of a
but
cooldown.
I don't think it's fair if you talk about it like that. And you have to talk about Timbersaw. Timbersaw is similar. First two spells, a lot of synergy together, and they are both 4 seconds and 8 seconds cooldown.
Yeah.
Slide is 6, and Searing Chains is 8, so it's about the same. So I don't think like if you're talking about the cooldowns being too good, then Timbersaw is the same thing. It's like
Well,
the same combination.
It's a short
Gives a lot
cooldown
more.
on like a free harass. Like you can harass without putting yourself in danger. As a Timbersaw, your spells you have to be in melee range to hit. Like you have
Yeah,
to
but you-
actually go through
But
the
you
enemy.
deal a lot more damage than that.
Yeah. Oh, mid
Radiant's
lane,
top
Net's in
tower
trouble.
is
He's being
under
followed
attack.
up. The Sunstrike and Ember Spirit gets an
Look at
easy
that!
kill.
Kills one guy, flies out, no risk.
I mean, you mentioned it. Ember Spirit's so good against these kind of squishy support.
Radiant's top tower is under
This is-
attack.
This is bad news.
It's all up to one guy.
Yeah. Well, this is the guy I feel like you're talking about. He's 1600 gold, so getting there.
He has the highest last hits in the game, but
His net worth is not the highest by not even close.
he's very the deaths. The deaths were
Dire's
not
middle
even
tower is
entirely his
under
fault. It
attack.
was just like the setup was really good for Vici.
There's a Necrobook 2 now on the Invoker, and Vici Gaming will be all about breaking down
Dire's
towers
middle
now. They've
tower
got their
has
second tower of
fallen.
the game. I have a feeling tier 1s and tier 2s aren't going to be standing. Like, fast forward 5-6 minutes, and I think there's going to be very few outer towers remaining on the Titan side of the map.
That's usually the case if you play Naga Siren. You forfeit your towers to
Yep.
give him the time to farm.
Ooh, misses the searing chains there on Yamate. That could have been
Radiant's
a kill
top
if he hits
tower is
that.
under attack.
Yeah,
Radiant
that
structures
happens
are
sometimes.
fortified.
Can't hit them all. Sylar at top is just going to defend towers. That's the one thing you don't want to do is give Naga Siren towers, because tower gold will accelerate that radiance by a big margin. I'm going to smoke up as 5 as well. KOAXY deciding to come along for the party.
Why?
Is-
But why?
Doesn't want to miss out, man. Like, he's the guy who just doesn't want to miss out on anything
It's not the
anything
party
fun
guy.
that might
Oh,
have.
FY is the guy they are going for. And that is like, my smoke got revealed behind. He's stopping behind, and Ohio is going in front. They're
Oh,
like
they see him.
confused.
Here comes the Vici Gaming. They're going to get a bowlers on just the Ancient Apparition, but the Doom goes out on the Mirana. Ember Spirit actually flew back towards the mid lane. Macy denied, not going to come here. Another Sleight of Fist going out. Out of mana is Super, so he's actually going to go on the run here, but they're not going to try commit to the kill on him. Meanwhile, RTK comes scooching on through, and it looks like Super going to leave a fire in at mid, TP home, come back, and he'll be ready to fight pretty shortly.
We need to see the Iron Shell on the Ember Spirit, and
Yeah.
he just goes in and kills everybody.
Well, Titan Smoke, they get just the Mirana kill, and that's a support Mirana they had to use a
Dire's
Doom
top
for, and it was
tower
also
is
a time
under
when Naga
attack.
could have been farming, so probably
Yeah,
not really worth it.
I don't think it was worth it.
No.
If the Naga was farming, it's still okay, but because the Naga joined the smoke,
Yeah.
because like he didn't feel safe farming anywhere, there was no space, so he decided to join with the smoke.
Dire's
But
top
yeah,
tower
it's
is
not
under
Sylar's
very
got
attack.
worth
Necro
it.
at 3 now, and he's
They
pushing
they
tower.
needed to kill an important hero.
Yeah. It was not important to kill, and it was also KOX-Way slowing down the fast. Super
Dire's
now is
top
fine
tower
KOX-Way
has
in the trees,
fallen.
but does have the song. Yamate, no Doom, just poising himself defensively, but it looks like Vici
Radiant's
Gaming get
bottom
the tier 1
tower
top,
is under
and
attack.
they'll just back off for now. Wait for the Necrobooks to be back up, wait for their team to regroup, and then try start breaching some of these tier 2s.
Yeah, the Naga
Radiant's
is like
bottom
so
tower
long
is under
away from.
attack.
It's a very big difference when he gets his Radiance, but at the moment he's so far away. That it will take him another 10 minutes, at least.
Yeah.
Providing he doesn't die.
Shadows.
Moonlight Shadow can be used here. It looks like they want to go to the enemy jungle. There's a sentry ward that'll scout them out, though, if there's anything to give vision. It looks like just the top lane. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Darkseid does need to be careful. There's a couple Titan heroes poised to strike, but not going to find too much with this Moonlight Shadow. Worth a shot. They haven't used it all game. I mean, it's got a 2-minute cooldown, but they're not really in a position where they're going to need it defensively. So I think just throwing it around, hoping to see something happen, isn't too bad of an idea.
There's also one more thing going good for them. It's like the Shaman is going to get his blink soon.
Yeah.
He didn't go for the Arcane Boots at all.
He's going to struggle for mana, though, without this. Like, I feel like, unlike Sanking, Shadow Shaman has a lot more spells you want to use in a team fight.
Yeah, sometimes it's like even you'd rather have the Arcanes over the blink.
Yeah. I guess he would have had such a
Dire's
slow
middle
blink dagger
tower
that he just
is
wanted to
under
rush
attack.
it as fast as possible, but he can't really blink to fight. Super's in trouble, though. Ooh, Fire him away. Will dodge the AAI blast, thankfully. There's another...
That's why this hero is just like a free ticket, like a free get out of jail card.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh man, he's going to catch out Yamate. The arrow follows this one up. A lot of damage going out. The Sunstrike going to be off the point here. RTK gets doomed after dropping the wall. Doesn't get a vacuum off. He's taking a lot of damage under the tower here. Can't pop his mech.
Dire's
Also gets
top
cold feeded
tower
up. The
is
Serpent
under
Ward's doing
attack.
damage to him as well. He may just die here. He's going to be
It's
okay
gonna
unless
be
his
really
Nyx
close.
mana
Dire's
burns
top
him. He'll
tower
mana burn
has
him.
fallen.
Nyx Assassin now, trying to TP out. Is there a telekinesis? Anything to get him? There will be. Looks like an arrow finishes him off, and
Pathetic well.
Yamate survives that initiation, so he gets himself out of there. Serpent Ward's being used to help just barely kill off the Darkseid there.
He always builds into this item build. Mecha, Arcanes, and Scepter.
I don't like the
safe-
Scepter that
I don't like Scepter too. I don't
You
think it's a
could
good.
definitely... the BKB is just so good.
Even the Vlad speak or anything just gives you armor, survivability. It's just gonna be better than the amount of hit points that the Point Booster and Overcup gives you.
For the same price of an Axe Scepter, you can get a BKB, and BKB offers so much more than an Axe.
Even if you don't want a BKB, like the Shivas is
Yep.
also better.
Yeah.
I don't like the Scepter on Doom. I feel like
Dire's
it's,
middle tower
most of the time
has
it's a waste of
fallen.
investment. Sometimes it's worth it if you have someone you want to perma silence all the time, but mostly enemies just die in one Doom, the normal Doom duration.
Yeah.
If your team is like winning the team fight, if
Or
you
if
need
they're
the
not dying, then you're dying. Like if
yeah,
if-
it
Radiant's
doesn't
bottom
really
tower is
make
under
sense
attack.
if you're dying, you're not doing anything. So the Scepter doesn't help.
it's definitely I think it's just a bad item choice flat out. And I think it was even the other day we saw like Doom's going Vanguard plus Aghanim Scepter, just really looking to tank up.
Oh
and
yeah, Doom going Vanguard, I don't think it's good because
No.
number one,
I
he
don't
doesn't
either.
have much armor, base armor. So getting armor points, like direct armor points buff into the hero is more valuable than getting a Vanguard, the damage block.
Yeah. I
I
think it
think
was
getting the
Yamate
arm-
going that build the other day, and I wasn't a big fan of it then either.
Or DK.
We get the
Yes,
Doom off
oh
as
my
well as a nice blast. This is a quick free kill here. But here comes retaliation. He goes Sylar here, gets a 1 kill. He's going to get a second one on Yamate as well. And the Song of the Siren comes a bit too late. The damage has been done. Titan have lost 2. Just for a Darkseer. Still not bad, but hey, it's still Vici Gaming coming out on top. Super once more. He's looking for a Sleight of Fist. Doesn't actually find anyone with it. T2 tower. The Necrobooks
Dire's
will help him
bottom
out.
tower
And
is under
this is the
attack.
last out of tower of the game. 20 minutes in. Said it like 5 minutes ago. You flash forward, and this is the way you get to. Vici Gaming taking out every single out of tower on the
Dire's
map.
bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's the price you pay for picking Naga. But it wasn't all entirely his fault. It was because of other places. Like the most important thing that happened in the early game was the NA getting stuck in a cliff.
Yep.
For 3 minutes.
Yeah, that was just so hard to watch as a Titan fan myself, but well, SEA Dota fan, like seeing just small things like that completely ruin their tempo and just ruin the early game.
Radiant's
Titan's
middle
a team
tower is under
who
attack.
excel in the early game.
Usually you're very careful as an offlane when you check the first rune and the enemy has a Rubik. You most of the time don't want to do
Radiant's
anything.
middle
Oh, the
tower
top
is
lane,
under
Sylar.
attack.
Oh.
He's gonna
Yeah,
die.
looks like he'll go down here. So nice little gank from Titan. Yeah, just barely get the kill before he goes into it. Meanwhile, bottom lane, it looks like they're looking for an arrow here. Not just the Naga illusion. So Naga does have the relic up. 21 minutes in. This is going to be decent time on the Radiant, all things considered. So
Yeah, it's gonna be like 23 minutes, I think. Oh, arrow.
ooh, doesn't
Oh.
quite land. Super still wants his kill though. There is no Song of the Siren, but too many TPs in mean potential danger
Radiant's
for
top
Super, so he'll
tower
just
is under
decide to back
attack.
off.
Yeah, and Net's gonna take out a tower at top.
Nice.
Oh,
Radiant's
okay.
top tower
Small
has
victory for
fallen.
him.
That's good news.
Up to 650 gold. He still wants to probably go back for those arcane boots. I think he's just really too mana starved right now.
Yeah, I think it's just a must item on Shadow Shaman. Without the arcane boots, your hero is like handicapped.
Yep.
It's like one broken leg or something.
Alrighty, well. Vici Gaming, they've got the gem up on the Mirana, they've got a 4-star on FY's Rubik. Haven't seen too many huge skills from him lately. He's got Riptide at the moment. He did still Impale earlier on in the game, but he'd love to get something like Doom. Something like the Nyx Assassin Impale now at level 4 is not bad. Quite a few good spells this game to be stealing, as well as a lot of the Shadow Shaman spells as well, like Hex, Serpent Wards, etc.
Yeah, but to steal the Song of the Siren, I think you most of the time need a
Yeah,
acceptor on the Rubik, so you have the range to steal it.
That's
If you
not
want
going to
to
happen, I don't think.
Probably not, unless he gets a lot of kills.
Yeah.
Oh, it will probably have happened if Syla didn't KS him. You know.
Too much chaos. Well, offensive warding coming out from Fenrir, looking just to get as much vision on the map as possible. And Ahio has managed to scrounge together a 4-star for his Nyx Assassin, so not a bad pickup. Any items Titan can get right now, they'll take.
Yeah, the 4-star is very helpful for his team. Like, there's 2 supports, there's no way they can get a 4-star anytime soon. Okay, Xing is gonna be near 1 in the next few minutes, yeah, but that's about it. They need at least 2 against all the disables.
Well, they'll have
And
two,
here
well,
comes-
with Nyx and the AA, they'll have the 2 4-stars.
Yeah, Naga finally has the Radiant Siren.
So it doesn't... I mean, Titan are well behind, I imagine. Yeah, 15k gold behind, but we've seen these kind of turnarounds with Naga Sirens. This is what Miracle did back when he was on Titan, so... Cannot count
But it's
Titan out.
it's like it's a playstyle where you need to do every single small detail correctly to be able to entirely come back from that.
Oh, bottom lane.
lane.
Yeah, nice little gank here. They're going to kill off Super with a nice Blink Hex here. Net.
Hiding
Hiding in
in
the
the
trees.
trees, gets the gank.
Yep. Comes out. Sets a kill up with the AI Blast, and this is the power of the Titan lineup. Not only can they get these... Not only do they have the Naga Siren, but they have the potential for these pickoffs just by using the great initiation power that they have now with the Blink Dagger.
This is gonna be the start. Is it gonna be the start
Radiant's
of the comeback?
bottom tower is under
KYXY
attack.
even getting the last hit for that kill, so that helps him out quite a bit as well.
They need the invoker to get a hex, and the gem on Fenrir is also doing a lot of work. He got it like quite a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it was a
And-
smart pickup.
Yeah, it's important for them to get a gem to control the map. They need to limit the space so Naga's getting. Naga is going to start to snowball very very fast.
But now, they'll wait for the Ember Spirit to respawn. Maybe go for a bit of a push here. Invoker having Necrobook as well as Lincoln's is pretty hard to deal with. There's also Roshan up on the map, which we haven't seen Vici Gaming even really think about.
They can't. Their lineup is not that like
Yeah.
easy to kill the
Radiant's top
Roshan.
tower is under
The enemy
attack.
has a Song of the Siren, and this story I've seen it so many times. You try and do a Roshan against a Naga,
Doesn't
bad things happen to you.
Doesn't well.
Radiant's
Vici
top
Gaming is
tower
smoked
is
though,
under
and they're on the
attack.
move here. Actually, Shadow Shaman possibly caught out in a bad position here. Do they see him? They're
Yeah, I
pinging.
think they
It
saw
looks-
him.
Yep, they
saw
know.
him.
They also know he's got a Blink Dagger, so they've got to instantly disable him or prevent him from blinking away. They're going to be careful with this one. FY, he's invised up. This will help. Oh, Net.
Oh, they'll find that. Oh, they found him.
He's going to check.
Radiant's
Check it.
top tower
Check
is
it.
under
Check
attack.
it.
No.
He sees him. Oh, he gets
Oh my god. Oh, the arrow.
just missed.
Oh, the vacuum
That
as well. That was. See, hiding in the trees always ends up there for net.
Yeah. Jungle warfare from
Space
from Net.
created, and Naga was farming all the while.
The guerrilla warfare pays off as Net, like you say, creates some space for his team or one towards bottom.
Is he gonna get a boost of travel right now?
The Naga,
Yeah, he needs the boost of travel to get
Yeah.
out on the map faster.
not going to pick it up now.
Like in this situation, he could have like BOT outside, then outside around here, then send
Yeah.
illusions towards middle.
You
like,
can
there's
put
no
so
way he
much
can
pressure
fight.
on with the boot to
Yeah,
travel.
you can't go out the map like this. You can't.
Well, Dax has
Yeah.
got mech and pipe now, and it looks like Vici Gaming with this want to push high ground. They've got Forward Spirits, Necrobooks. They want to try and at least have a go at this high ground.
He's standing at the illusions at middle already.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to deal with him. They're going to lift them up, and Creep Wave mostly dead though, unfortunately. Darkseid can mech the Creep Wave and try break high ground, but this Creep Wave...
Shaman dropped the ward at bottom, so this is like a go time for Vici.
Well, they popped the mech, but the AI Blast was trying to be used to kill off the Creep Wave. They'll get pipe being used as well. They're doing anything they can to keep this Creep Wave alive. Doom now comes out on the Darkseid. Counter Doom goes out on Yamate. Great play from FY to steal that one, to turn it around. The creeps, the minions are just working on this tier 3 tower. The Necrobooks, the Forward Spirits, they'll get cleared up now by the Shadow Shaman, but boy did Titan have to work hard to try bring down that Creep Wave. Mech and pipe, everything being used to try keep that Creep Wave alive. Vici Gaming just barely managed to do it. Now, though, they've got no Necrobooks, Forward Spirits on cooldown for 5 more seconds, so getting this tier 3 tower not going to be easy. Titan making them work for it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're gonna use the fort for this, and
are fortified.
they're contented. I think they still dealt a lot of damage to the tower regardless. It's still really good for Vici.
Yeah, it's still worth it.
They're
And that
waiting
was-
for the pipe. 15 seconds. Necrobook.
It was
40
quite funny to watch, because that Creep Wave was about to die to an
Radiant's
AA
top
Ice
tower
Blast, and
is under
RTK
attack.
mech'd it just before it died. Then it was about to die to a Nyx Assassin Impale, and they piped it just before it died. They barely kept the Creep Wave alive to break the high ground.
The Naga needs to do more work here.
Another pipe coming out here. This tier 3 tower possibly in trouble. There's a blink, there's a Hex Disables going on Super AA Ice Blast. Maybe enough to finish him off, but with the 4 stuff out, he's going to be okay here. The wall goes down. It looks like they'll bring down the Shadow Shaman. Immediate buyback coming out. KYXY does have the song if he wants to use it, but not going to really get a chance to do so. And Super leaves the Fire Remnant down, will TP home, heal himself back up, and he'll be back in no time at all if they want to keep going with this push. Necrobook's up in 5 seconds, so I think they will make one last attempt to go high ground, and this time it will probably be the tier 3 tower going down.
Yeah, the Naga is actually not farming the other lanes, not speed pushing the other lanes. That's the good thing going for Vici right now. There's no means of way for him to get out of the map without a boost of travel.
Well, he picked up an ultimate orb, so it looks like we'll be seeing maybe a
Manta.
Lincoln Sphere
Yeah, Lincoln's or
or
Manta.
Manta. Both good. But now, this tower's dead. Necrobooks plus Forward Spirits. This will be easily enough damage to get it. Ahiro thinks about the deny, doesn't get in time. Carapace into an Impale here. Super could get caught out here, but the burst damage takes out the Shadow Shaman, and Super just Fire Remnants his way out of there. Meanwhile, the Invoker helping finish off the Ancient Apparition as well. KYXY taking a lot of damage, needs to use the song. Maybe too late, just barely in time. Arrow,
He doesn't have
2,
a TP.
1. Is he gonna land it? It's going shooting through. KYXY, watch yourself. Doesn't hit it. Meanwhile, Darkseid gets denied by Rubik here. That would have been a Doom Darkseid, I imagine. Doom is on cooldown, so
Yeah, he got doomed. RTK got doomed.
Rubik doesn't. I guess he wanted to steal a new spell because he could have had Doom still maybe, but decides to steal the mana burn. It looks like from Nyx. They get the surf mode. They get the observe one on the high ground, and well, we may see
Guessing
Rax
Pure.
take a fall. Oh, they just blow up a higher than the front lines. And Yamate at the front. He has to be careful as well. Ice Blast going to get dodged by Super. Nicely played. And now they can look to continue to go back in. Super can just TP home, leave a Fire Remnant behind if he wants to go for a quick heal up. But I think he's actually healthy enough to stay around. And the Forward Spirit, the ranged right-click damage, melee rack goes down. 29 minutes in the game. And at 30 minutes, we're going to see both mid-racks down. Vici Gaming looking to get themselves a 2-0 victory here.
I still think there's still chance for Titan.
Yeah,
One Rex
I
down
agree.
is okay. Yeah, one Rex down is okay for the Naga.
It's doable, but it's a big ask here. Not only is it 1 Rex down, looking at the gold graph, it's up to about 20k gold leaf for Titan. Experience is over 10k. KYXY is still farming away at this bottom lane. And like you say, surprising not to go for the boots of travel. The ultimate orb just doesn't offer him all that
Yeah,
much.
he need the boost of travel so badly to capitalize on, like, Vici is 5 manning. You need the boost of travel to fly out of the map quickly so that you can use every moment they spend as a 5 to farm up and push out the lanes. Without a
Yeah.
boost of travel, it's not doable. You can't farm as quickly as possible and push out lanes. Like, the thing is not even about farming quickly, it's about the speed that he pushes out the lanes.
Well, Yamate, I mean, he's had this Ag Scepter, but this Ag Scepter has just been a pointless item. It hasn't done anything for Titan this game. If he had a
Like,
BKB, he could actually engage into Vici Gaming. He could be the one initiating, going in
Yeah.
first.
Blink and BKB.
But not the case here. Vici Gaming now possibly in a position where they can maybe make a go for Roshan, although that's possibly where a turnaround begins. You talk about Titan not being out of this game, going for Roshan, and losing some heroes or just giving away Aegis to a Song of the Siren is potentially the start of a throw. So that's something with Vici Gaming probably don't want to do.
Yeah, it might be too risky against the song. They just need to
They
group
will
up.
go
But
for it.
as long as they see, I think they saw. Yeah, they saw Naga was at top. Maybe they feel it's actually safe enough for them to do it.
And they saw the Observer Ward on the high ground. They didn't finish it off though. Yeah, there we go. They'll deward it. AA Ice Blast going to come in here. Super's
Oh,
actually
the
already
Naga is
pretty
coming
low.
in. The Naga is coming in. This might be dangerous. They don't need to take this risk.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth it. Super hasn't got a TP home, but he's got a Crystallis now on himself. We'll see if he picks up a TP in case he wants to heal up later on. But 32-minute rune going to spawn top. Just important because Super was hoping to maybe heal himself up with his bottle and get that next rune. But he's got a double damage, so he'll probably save this for a team fight should one break out in the next couple of minutes.
That's going to be very useful for them. Especially the illusions. So annoying.
Yeah. Well, and FY is going Acceptor. He's got
Yeah,
the point booster.
You need the acceptor to steal the song during the song.
Yep.
Sounds a bit weird, but that's it. That's about it.
Blaze to Inferno.
Vici Gaming just scouting out Roshan with the Sunstrike, making sure nothing crazy is going on. As,
Complete his mentor, but still feel that the boost of travel is so much more helpful.
yeah, I agree. This will just, I mean, it'll give him more illusions to spam out constantly,
Dire's
but
bottom tower is
he
under
can only do
attack.
so much. Like his mana
Yeah,
pool
because
is
he
limited.
had to sell his bottle. He had to sell his bottle to make space for one more item.
He doesn't have like the mana regen to sustain being outside the
Oh,
base.
oh,
Iron
okay.
DK doomed up. Ice Blast will finish him off. So
Radiant's middle tower
quick little
is under
pick off
attack.
and well, probably backs off afterwards. Mirana dewarding, and you said this earlier and I'll reiterate it. This gem has paid off so much for the Mirana for Fenrir. He's been honestly, I mean, you talk about like unsung heroes of this team and potential MVPs. I would put Fenrir in that category. His play to help out the mid lane as well as just dewarding the map with the gem has been so crucial this game for Vici Gaming.
Yeah, that's why we need the stats. What skill as well.
Next team gonna get dodges the Sunstrike with a 4-star. That saves his life. Packing goes the Ember Spirit. Gotta be careful, he's completely out of money. He's gonna get chain stunned here. Super may just go down here. The Cold Feet not gonna proc thanks to a 4-star. Nice 4-stars coming in from Vici Gaming. They saved the Ember Spirit's life for now, but he's still on the run. He tries to get off a Fire Rim. I don't think he had mana anyways. And he goes down there, so
He didn't have mana. This is the start.
it's the start, but the start is maybe not going to come to fruition if Vici Gaming can get their shit together and just
They're gonna be
tighten
worried
the noose.
after. They're gonna be worried after they saw what happened last time when the Naga gets a lot of items.
Yeah. It's like, well,
He has 2,000 gold. Come on, get the boots of travel. I don't know, man. No.
not happening. No. He TP's out, so I imagine he'll want a Lincoln Sphere this game maybe for the
Yeah, Lincoln Sphere is really good against Rubik.
the Rubik. But we'll see if he gets the boots of travel first. And right now he's bought a TP scroll, so it suggests that he doesn't want to do that.
No,
can sell
he's
his
not.
Wandon.
He's not gonna get a boost of travel because he got TP.
Well, can Titan come back? Well, I guess definitely they can. Will they? Is probably the better question. Like, what do you give their odds of coming back this game?
Quite good.
Quite good.
Maybe 50% chance. Okay, 50% is fair.
50% chance you give them.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's a Naga Siren.
that is.
I've seen so much shenanigans with this hero. It's not even funny.
If it was
you're hit by-
Miracle, I would agree with you, but it's
Okay.
not to discredit
Radiant
KYXY. This is just
structures
not
are
one of. I
fortified.
mean, he plays his hero well, but it's not like his hero. Not like it's Miracle's hero. So, like, I'd put Titan at like a maybe 15%, not 50. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I have too much faith in the Naga.
Radiant's middle tower
Well,
has been
you know better than I
denied.
do, but I just.
I just lost too much games against this hero.
Yeah.
That's why I hate this hero. Like even in pubs, everyone is doing this now.
SCA matchmaking for you. Another D ward coming out. Man. Fenrir is just all over the place.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And yeah, well, it's actually a higher with the Rat Dodo top lane.
Yeah, just look at when was the last time that Vici pushed the creeps near Titan's tower? It's quite some time ago already.
It's definitely a tough ask for him right now.
Yeah,
We'll
the Naga's already starting to be able to.
Ember Spirit's a
look
pretty good
forward.
hero against the Naga Siren though, because you can
Yeah,
actually
but
stop the split push, then come
he's not a
rejoin.
good hero to push high ground. That's the thing with this hero.
Yeah,
Oh, he's stuck.
he's got a four stuff. RTK doesn't. FY does though. He wants to save his fire remnants, I guess. There we go.
Yeah,
They can just give up the tier 2 top tower and either go for Roshan or go for the high ground here.
KYXY needs to be creep skipping at bottom.
He's not
Needs
in...
to go bottom.
It's hard without boots of travel. It's hard to get in
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, it's hard without boots of travel. That's the
They're
thing.
going high ground. They say screw Roche. Let's break the base. We've got
Radiant's
Voca
top
Forward Spirits. We've got a
tower is under
Necro Book, and we've
attack.
also got a Hex now completed on Silo. They pop the pipe. This is it. They want to break this base. There is a glyph ready for Titan, and more importantly, they've got to get a good Doom off here on someone without it getting stolen by Rubik.
Dire's structures are
Necro Book
fortified.
gonna go down here. Just helped out by the Ether Shock, and Doom gonna go charging in with the Scorched Earth. Doesn't want to blow the Doom too early, because if he uses it and VGM back off, it's trouble.
He needs to go behind them. He needs to go
He's
behind
got no
them.
BKB. That's where it's really hard for him. If he gets hit by an arrow or like, I mean, a chain sun's definitely possible with the bowlers, so he has to be very careful.
Oh, they saw him. They saw him. They saw the cheeky Naga.
No flank for you, Naga Siren, and Naga has buyback, so does have that luxury if something does go completely astray, but still no BKB for Yamate. Surfmore's going to be used defensively here. I like this. I think anything to stall and slow down the push here is worthwhile. They're using 4 stuff whenever Yamate gets caught out in the searing chain, just to make sure he doesn't get arrowed, and well worth it as well. So a bit of damage on the tower, just a couple hundred more, and they hold on for now. Rubik
Naga's running out of mana.
Ah, that's annoying. Well, what's Naga gonna buy? That's where you almost just need buy the Perseverance or something to start working on your Lincolns. And pipe being popped here, it looks like this is it. They want to go high ground again. Necrobook up in 10 seconds time. The Serpent are still there though. This is actually going to help out, at least stall the push a little bit. Doom devours a forward spree, taking a lot of damage, gets hexed up, but he'll be okay. There's no follow-up damage. If they kill the Doom there, maybe they force a buyback or break the high ground, but once again, Titan, they hold, and the problem is Naga's not pushing out other lanes.
Yeah,
Naga's,
he's not pushing out the other lanes, and
he's not
there's
creep
no
skipping
serpent-
either. He's doing
Not
nothing. What is he
No
doing?
serpent mods. He can't get into position like without the boost of travel.
Yeah.
He
Necrobook
could
did
have,
summon.
like-
This is a dead T3 tower now, I think.
They can't. There's no fortification for a long time too.
Well, I'll get the T3 tower. Titan want to make sure that they don't
Dire's
lose
bottom
Raxus here.
tower
Doom
has
looking for
fallen.
just that, a Doom. Will he find anything here? Yamate taking a bit of damage. Has to be careful. There's going to be a force up onto the high ground. They lift up a higher gets hex up as well. Song of the Siren used. Where's the follow-up? No Serpent Wards for 25 seconds in. It's like a Hyo knows how important this fight's going to be. Throws an Impale. Doesn't actually get anything off. This will get the kill. Invoker with a long-range ranged attack after the 4-staff. An immediate buyback from a Hyo, but it's going to be too late. Rax is going to go
Dire's
down.
bottom barracks has
Well,
fallen.
down for Rax is
Dire's
still
bottom
doable,
barracks are
but
under
chances
attack.
getting very
He
slim.
goes for
Dire's
diffuser
bottom
blade.
barracks
What
has
a...
fallen.
What, that's just... That's useless.
That's useless. Yeah.
That's he's no miracle. He doesn't quite understand the old rat Dota. And now we're gonna see a big arrow goes flying, and Yamate gonna take a fall. The spill is just gonna continue here. Nice sleight of fist. Actually, no searing chains to fall. I think it was on cooldown, unfortunately. And 4 axes down. Titan. They won't GG out just yet. They have got the Naga Siren, but boy oh boy, Titan in trouble now.
You're right about the part that he's not miracle.
That's why I did not give him the 50% winter. I've seen KYXY's Naga Siren just yesterday, and it was not too impressive.
I outlived
But KYXY's had a good tournament. Like, he's had some good games. Just not on the Naga
Dire's
Siren.
top tower is under attack.
I'm gonna see
It takes a lot of understanding to play
nice
that.
ward trap. They catch ROTK, but the 4-star battle keep him alive, and these Serpent Wards are just gonna get cleaned up. It's a double kill
Dire's
for
top
Sylar.
tower is under attack.
Sylar's 8, 1, and 10. Not enough KSing. Too many assists.
Dire's
And it
top
looks like they
tower
will look to
is
go high
under
ground.
attack.
Sylar just zoning people out. KYXY hasn't got too much to offer. He has got a Song of the Siren soon, but what do they actually look to set up? They're going to GG out. Titan get 2-0'd here in our last game of the day. Well, that's the end. At least the end for today.
Radiant victory.
I was wrong about 50%. Okay.
No. That was
Only one guy deserves the 50%.
yeah. If anyone like Miracle, like I give him 50%. Anyone else, at best, it's like maybe 10
Yeah,
to 20%.
he actually went into the tempo of the game. Actually went into a Naga Siren comeback type of tempo already.
Yeah, I agree.
During
Yeah.
after the mid racks went down.
Well, that does it for our WPC action for today. Who do you give the MVP for the last game? What do you think?
The Rubik and the Mirana. It's hard
There's
to
only
choose.
one MVP.
Okay, the Rubik.
Who gets
He did
the
it.
$80?
Rubik gets the $80.
You know, he got that lift at level 1, and that probably was like one of the biggest, most important
Yeah.
things to happen this game.
And they have to give an award to most cares.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like Sylar played well. Like you could almost argue he could be an MVP. ROTK didn't do too much. ROTK did not have a good series. He didn't have a good day. Earlier today he played Batrider and fed a lot. This Darkseid wasn't the best, but
The Clockwork was his MVP the
Yeah.
last game.
he didn't get
So
the
he-
MVP. The MVP went to someone else.
What?
I don't know how. It went to who did it go to? I think it went to FY.
Okay. Even
I'm
the
not sure.
Chinese fans don't like. Who actually decides the MVP? Does the fan vote or?
I think it's. I'm not sure. I think it's part fan vote maybe and part just admin decisions. I don't really know. But
Okay, too bad for RTK. He actually played so well in the first game.
yeah, I agree.
He
I
totally
agree.
deserved it.
Well, that does it for WPC action. Thank you for joining me, Winter.
You're welcome.
It's been a fun day. I'm not sure when I'll cast with you next. You're busy for a while or for a few days.
There'll be always next time.
Yeah, there will be a next time, you're right. But if you guys like Winter's casting, let him know, support him. You can follow him on Twitter, twitter.com/winterdota. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/btsgods. Any last shoutouts or final words, Winter?
Oh, it's a bad day for Titan.
Yeah. Are you sad? You've seen your Malaysian brothers lose?
A little bit in me died after watching that.
Oh. Well, they're back tomorrow. Tomorrow they verse DK as well as IG. It only gets tougher for Titan.
Talk about having a tough day.
Yeah. That's Sylar MVP. Oh, what?
What? He got the MVP this game,
Yeah.
but he didn't do much of the heavy lifting, to be honest.
He was the base breaker. He was the one with the Forward Spirits and the Necrobooks breaking the base. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
but the supports did so much. Okay.
it's hard to choose one player like in any given game. Like, I agree. The supports did so much.
Sometimes you can particularly see that someone stands out the most, did the most stuff for the team. Like even to the point where I feel like sometimes you can't calculate by how much damage that the player has done to the towers, the buildings, or how many kills the player got. Sometimes it's like the silent stuff, like the gem dewarding, the
Yeah.
early game, the lift of the Nyx assassin into the cliff. All these small little things that you can't. There's no way you can calculate how much it actually did to the game, but it was huge.
No, I agree. If I was asked to vote, I think I would choose Mirana this game. Like you said FY and the Rubik bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either one of them. Both of them
Yep.
did so much of it. in the
I
game.
agree. Like I think the support play this game was phenomenal from Vici Gaming, but that does it for us, guys. We're gonna be tuning out now. WPC action coming to an end. You can see our standings here right now. Titan top of the points charts, but that's just because they've played the most games. Vici Gaming are 8-0. They're undefeated, including some wins against reasonable teams. They've beaten, I believe, LGD as well as Titan now, and that does it for today. So Winter, I'll be seeing you later.
See you, ciao, bye.
Bye-bye. And to you guys on the stream, thanks everyone for tuning in, as always, to WPC Dota 2 Action. Big thanks to those of you who support BTS, the subscribers, the viewers, as well as our sponsors, 100TB, as well as esportsventure.com. If you want to support us and our sponsors, head on down, click the link below the stream. If you like betting on matches, you can bet on esportsventure.com to support us as well as our sponsor. But guys, for now, we're done for today. Dota 2 Action will continue in about 40 minutes time on the Starlighter channel, but actually there's Tech Labs LAN going on. Head on over to Beyond the Summit 1. Mort is casting some Tech Labs action. That's, I believe, Empire, Rock's Kiss, Virtus Pro, as well as Next KZ. Those 4 teams competing for $20,000. So support Mort. Tell him I sent you. Throw out your cappers and have some fun over on the Beyond the Summit stream, guys. So Tech Labs Dota is going on there. We'll be casting Starlight in about 40 minutes time. I think that's LD and Zairi. But for now, myself, Gods, wishing you adieu. Have a good day, guys, and good night.